Hello there guys, my name is Raphael McCulley and today I'm going to talk to you about my computer science project, Musical Match. So, what is Musical Match? This is where you can find people solely to talk about music. So, you could talk about your favourite artists, bands, or any other stuff they want to talk about. So, what I'm going to show you now is how to run Musical Match. So, the first thing what we're going to do is use Flask. And what is Flask, you ask? Sorry, never. So this is the glue to the project. It's the micro framework written in Python. Flask is a web framework. This means that Flask can provide you with tools, libraries, and technologies that will allow you to build a web application. And this web application can be some web pages, like a blog, a wiki, or to go as big as a web calendar application or a commercial website. So first of all, what we're going to do is open a command prompt, which I already have here, and we're going to type cd, which is change directory, and then what we're going to do is go into our app here, which I believe is already open. There we go. So this is our run.py, and we're going to go onto here, properties, to find the location, which is right here. So first we're going to copy this, and this has been dodgy for me before, so sorry if it doesn't work the first time. Paste. Oh, it did work. Okay, there we go. And enter. Okay, that's good. There's no error that has come up. And now all we simply need to do now is type in run. And there we go. Flask is now running. So that is the first step to our project. So now we can open it in Chrome. So now we're going to type in Chrome here, and we are going to type our local host, which is 127.0.0.1 5000. So once we click this, there we go. Our website has now loaded onto here, and now you can see a full description about what Musical Match is. So I'll let you read that for about a few seconds if you want. Okay, so now that you've read that, so this is our web page here that I used HTML. Here is, and so it's not as fancy. I mean, all we've created is a logo, but in the future we will update this. So this is our home page right here, which you can see with the description and the logo. And now, if you want to actually access the website, we're going to go on to log on here. Oh, okay. So now we have our username and our password, but I don't actually have an account. So what I'm going to do here is sign up here. So this is like a typical sign up page for any other website. So let's create a username, for example, and what can my username be? I think let's go with George. Nah, let's go with Tom Cruise. Because why not? Maybe he wants to find some people who like some music, and we could just guess his email is Tom Cruise at let's go hotmail.com here, and his password. We're just gonna create a really simple for now. 123, and his full name Tom. Let's just say William Cruise. I don't know if his middle name's William, but alright. And for his birth date, um, well, we can type it in here, but I'm going to be a bit lazy and click this calendar here. So it comes up with this where we can scroll back to the year we want. I have no idea when Tom Cruise was born, but he looks about 50 or 60, maybe. So we're just going to say 1977. And we're gonna go July the 4th because he is American. Alright, and we're gonna click his gender, which is a male, and his country. We have a few countries that you can pick here, but we are going to add more in the future. Just that you have to type in every single country that you want to add. So we're going to go with the US, and now we can sign up. And so now we can see here that he's now signed up. His number of logins is 1. His date joined in is the 29th of March 2022, and his last login is the same because is his first login. So the first message that you can see here is hello Tom Cruise. So, but if we log out and if we enter his name again, oh, it already comes up for us, which is handy. And his password is 123. Log in, and look at that. Welcome back, Tom Cruise, because he's come back on the site again, and you can see his number of logins is 2. There we go. And now what we can see here is my musical genres, which we have none right now, and my musicians, which we also have none now. But if we look here on our right, you can see a select list of genres that I've added. So for example, our first one, what we can do is say Tom Cruise likes, I don't know, house music for example. So we're going to click this here and add it So now is now on his musical genres, and we can see house music has gone from here. So now I'm going to add some more genres. So for example, let's add pop music, and maybe he would like jazz. I don't know. Maybe he's a fan of that. And last, let's add one more. Let's add indie rock. There we go. And so now we have our musical genres here. And what we can do now is, for example, add some musicians or artists. But we have to avoid using the prefix the. So let's just say our first artist we can add is Led Zeppelin. Let's add them. Calvin Harris, bit of house music, why not? Then Nirvana. We can also add the Beatles, but we are just going to use Beatles. And there we go. I think that's good for now. So what we're going to do now is actually match up with people. Sorry, I can't speak today. Who have who like the same genre as us, or musicians. So we're going to go onto here and click match, and we're going to go search. There we go. So what we're going to do is click on so we're already clicked on genre, so if I wanted to, I can pick a genre to that people are already like who want to like search, for example, and then I can go on musician, or I could either go on musician and find people who like the Beatles or people who like house music. So first of all, we are going to go with house music. That is clicked here, selected, and so we can go with now our age, which is a necessary factor because it has the asterisk right here. So we're going to put our minimum age for, let's say, 18, and our max age, let's go with 60. And you can pick whatever gender you want to match as well, or your country, but it's not required. So what we're going to do now is click search, and look at that, we have 2 people who like house music on here. So we have Mr. Bano, and he is a male, he is 35, living in the UK, and we also have Bob, who is also a male and is 27 and is from Germany. So I'm going So I don't know. I think I'm gonna request Mr. Ballo. Sounds a fun name. So let's click request to him. So now what we're gonna do is log out, and we're gonna go on Mr. Ballo's account, and the password is simple 123. And now if we go to our requests here, and if we go to received, oh, look at that. We have Tom Cruise who added us, which we previously did. So now we can click accept or decline. So we are going to accept him. And what that does now, it has added him. So if we go onto here matches, we can see that Tom Cruise, we have received his friend request, and now we can message him or remove him, for example. But the messaging doesn't work yet, so we're gonna, because that takes a while to code, so we're gonna do that later on. And the remove as well doesn't work. So now, now what I'm gonna show you as well, if we go back onto Tom Cruise's account, password 123, and log on. So if we see his matches, there we go. Mr. Ballo and his request has been sent, and it has been accepted. So now what I'm going to show you is the MySQL database, which is here. So first of all, what we need to do, so give me 1 minute, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. So our first thing, what we're going to do is forward slash, because it shows us right now in JavaScript. So we want to change that to SQL. So now it is switched to mode, and now we're in SQL, and we have to end all our commands with a semicolon. So now what we're going to do is connect to our local host, which I have written down here. So we will copy that and paste it into there. Oh, we've already wrote connect. Oh, and I've completely messed up. I'm really sorry about that. So let's just paste it in there, and we will click enter. So now it has created our session. So now what we're going to do is type in show our databases and semicolon. There we go. So we can see all of our databases here, but the one we want is musical match. So what we're going to do is use musical underscore match and semicolon. And now it has fetched our table and column names from musical match SQL, but we can't see it. So what we're going to do now is show tables. And so now we can see all our different tables on here. So we have your genre, your match request, your member genre, your member match, and member musician. So what we're going to do now is select, and we're going to use the asterisk, and the asterisk is select from all columns, and we're going to select all from the member. Oh, and I forgot my semicolon. And there we go. So we can see our member IDs here. So we got all of them here. We can see the email addresses, and there's Tom Cruise. He is the ninth. He is the ninth member. Their passwords, all of them are relative symbol, ABC123, 123, ABC. They're all of their usernames here. Their member name and all their birth date, gender, country, their date joined, their last login, and number of logins here, which is pretty cool. So I'll let you guys have a look at that for a minute. Okay, there we go. So we can see here that it has added Tom Cruise and all of his information here, and now we can minimize this so we can see that that our musical match is now working. And so I'll just go through it again quickly. So this is our home page here. Our logout, so we have just logged out, but if we want to log back on, 1, 2, 3. We got our member here, which is this page. We got the match with our search, if we want to search for people to connect with, and our matches. And we can see our requests here, which are sent and received, and we haven't received any requests. So that is basically it. But if we want to click about here, so you can see that the developer, which is me, Raph McCulley, and all the software components here. So we got, so I'll let you guys read that for a second. Okay, and there we go. So that is the basis of my project, and I'm really sorry for the quality in this video. You could probably hear me breathing, and this has been like this is my first ever recorded video, so sorry if it has gone poorly, but hopefully I get a good mark in this. So my teacher, if you're watching this, hopefully you are, um, give me a good mark, please. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching my project. But just one final thing, I'm not sure if I said this in the beginning, but I'm gonna say it again just one more time, just in case. So what my goal was is to that I wanted to build this project with a full stack development, which I used a browser client, Python business logic, and a MySQL database. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.